Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val33 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling your current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. How's it going, Cancer? How you been? Still watching, I see. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Jeez. Okay. Huh. Fascinating. The sun does shine, doesn't it? I just thought of something. I'm not going to say it, of course, but I did definitely think of something. There's an old saying my grandma used to say. She would get up around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, and she would see the sun start to shine and rise in the sky, and she would say something that is good. Fill in the blank is good. But jumping into this, what you're showing me, you're definitely showing up clear, sharp-minded. I do see you taking it easy, resting, recovering. I do see that there is possibly some type of situation here that you are having to make a decision about. I don't exactly know what's going on with this, but I'm not too sure exactly if this is a little bit of defensiveness or possibly the difficulty of continuing with something or moving forward with something or maybe someone. I don't exactly know. But you are thinking about how to kind of put together some type of plan. It almost feels like it's difficult to be adamant about something unless you have something in mind of which you can kind of do first. That being said, there is this kind of gaining of perspective regarding your overall situation. So things are straightening out in a sense of, okay, I'm gaining this clarity about all sides of the situation. And well, that is leading to something being revealed. I don't exactly know what this is, but whatever is being revealed, it's kind of putting you in this energy of to make changes, to not make changes. What changes to make? What changes to not make? What changes to make? And what's interesting about this is you kind of are making some changes, but it's fascinating because the sun comes out. The sun comes out anyways. And I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers. I'm curious on this one. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this definitely feels as if it definitely feels like you're considering some type of communication here between you and someone. Or there's something here you might want to do, but will you? You're definitely wanting to, okay. Oh, geez. Okay, I get it. I feel like this is definitely some sort of communication between you and someone that you possibly live with for the sake of like, hey, you need to get a job. You, the because I do see it is within the living situation, but it's also about like we got this roof over our head that we got to both pay for. Unless you, Cancer, are kind of taking on that burden and responsibility on your own, but you're kind of waiting for some sort of financial recognition to come in, whether for you or for someone else that you're with. Truth. You're like, what is going? Yeah, you're kind of like, what is going on regarding the whole situation? Like, what is it? What is it? You're searching for some sort of truth. You want some sort of truth or answers. Is it why something's not taking place or why something's not happening financially? Oh, geez, geez. Phew, that's I get what you're showing me, Cancer. I do. And that's what's very fascinating is you're kind of saying you want answers. You do want answers. At the same time, you're also showing me that it's kind of like, I'm not too sure. It almost feels as if like you're having to drop your own guard for a second to kind of reflect on the situation or the circumstances or what's possibly going on here. And that's what's fascinating is it's like it may be a little bit difficult. I feel like again with that decision you're having to make, I feel like it's difficult. It's a little bit difficult to kind of consider things. I'm not too sure why though. Yeah, and there's the Three of Swords coming out as I say that. It's difficult. It's difficult to consider things. I'm not too sure why. It's kind of like I don't really want to reflect on that right now. It's maybe a little bit too painful. I don't know what that is. But whatever this plan or possible message is, like I said, I feel like there's some sort of communication here between you and someone, but whether it's trying to figure out how to kind of create a sense of balance and equality between the two of you, or maybe fairness, I don't exactly know. Or possibly to make things right in a sense, one way or another, but it's painful. It's painful. Yeah. You're ultimately saying this could go either way. And I absolutely agree with that tower right there. Absolutely. It can go either way. It's kind of like saying, well, if you try to keep something up that's not meant to be kept up with, it's meant to fall. Time will tell. Time will tell. I'm not too sure exactly what this possible plan or strategy is that you might be coming up with here, but I also kind of get the sense that you may be dropping it. I don't exactly know what you're doing. You're not being real too specific with me. Yeah, I kind of feel like you dropped it because you're kind of saying, I need more information. Yeah. Yeah, based off the energy I'm sensing, I believe so. I believe so. You don't want to kind of throw together some sort of half-assed plan and then run forward with it and then, something didn't work out and then be shocked or surprised. It's kind of like you really got to think things through, especially when you're coming from a place of heartache, heartbreak, or pain. It's kind of like saying out of pain, frustration, anger, even tears, heightened emotions and energy, you making a decision is kind of, well, it's definitely energized, but the question is it energized with the energy that you're truly wanting or desiring, or is it out of an energy of what you actually don't want, or from an energy you don't want? It's kind of like saying when you're mad, you might say something you'll regret later. And then all of a sudden, out of that heat of the anger, guess what? You can't take back what you said. What's said has been said. I kind of feel like there is some type of, it feels like financial problems here. It's kind of like you're having to figure out how to kind of shift and move some things around. And even though you are kind of changing this and changing that, there is still some sort of issues and problems here. I do feel it's financial. I do. Like to walk away from this thing or to not. There's definitely that consideration. And one of those, yeah, that's with the Six of Swords, that's flying away, not walking away. Yeah, yeah. And that's what's fascinating is it's an energy of Cancer, your happiness, pursuing what makes you happy. If you got to walk away to make yourself happy, then you got to do it. And I feel like that's kind of what it's about is, well, if I'm considering walking away for the sake of my happiness, then I feel like you are. I don't exactly know what the details are of this situation, but of course, if you are dealing with anyone, we do have Leo, Libra, and Virgo. Goodbye.